The invisible art, seamless editing. Film editing is often called an invisible art. When done well, it's seamless. The audience is drawn into the story. They don't notice the cuts. This seamlessness is crucial for immersive storytelling. Good editing feels natural. It guides the viewer's eye. It creates a flow of information and emotion. Mastering seamless editing takes practice, but the results are worth it. Cut for emotion, not action. A common mistake beginners make is cutting on action alone. They often focus on the physical movements, the punches, the car chases, the dramatic gestures, thinking that these are the moments that drive the story forward. While action is important, emotion should guide your cuts. The true essence of a scene lies in its emotional weight, the feelings it evokes in the audience. It's the emotional journey that keeps viewers invested. Ask yourself, what is the emotional core of this scene? What are the characters feeling? What do you want the audience to feel? These questions are crucial in determining where and how to make your cuts. For example, imagine a character receiving bad news. This moment is not just about the information being delivered, but about the emotional impact it has on the character. Instead of cutting directly to their reaction, consider lingering on their face for a beat longer. This pause allows the audience to absorb the gravity of the moment, capture the subtle shift in their expression before the cut. The slight furrow of the brow, the quiver of the lip, these small details convey a wealth of emotion. This technique allows the audience to connect with the character's emotions more deeply. They feel the character's pain, joy, or sorrow as if it were their own. It creates a more impactful and memorable moment. These are the scenes that stay with the audience long after the film has ended. Remember, editing is about manipulating time and emotion, not just action. By carefully choosing when to cut, you can control the pacing and emotional rhythm of the scene. Think of editing as a dance between the visual and the emotional. Each cut should serve a purpose, enhancing the story and deepening the audience's connection to the characters. Deliberate cuts, guided by the emotional beats of the story, can transform a good scene into a great one. It's about finding that perfect moment to transition, where the emotion peaks and the audience is fully engaged. When done right, the audience won't even notice the cuts. They'll be so immersed in the story and the emotions of the characters that the technical aspects of editing will fade into the background. So next time you're in the editing room, remember to cut for emotion, not just action. Your audience will thank you for it. Rhythm and flow. The dance of pacing. In the world of film editing, pacing is an art form that can make or break your story. It's the invisible hand that guides the audience through the narrative, ensuring they remain engaged and emotionally invested from start to finish. Pacing is the heartbeat of your film. Just like a heartbeat, it can be steady and calm, or it can race with excitement and tension. The way you control this heartbeat will determine the overall feel and impact of your film. It dictates the speed and rhythm at which the story unfolds. A well-paced film will keep the audience on the edge of their seats, eagerly anticipating what comes next. Conversely, poor pacing can leave viewers feeling bored or disconnected. Fast cuts can create energy and excitement. These quick transitions can heighten the sense of urgency and action, making the audience feel like they're right in the middle of the chaos. This technique is often used in action films to keep the adrenaline pumping. Slow cuts can build tension or emphasize emotion. By lingering on a shot, you allow the audience to fully absorb the moment, creating a deeper emotional connection. This is particularly effective in dramatic scenes where the focus is on the character's internal struggles. Varying your shot length is crucial for dynamic pacing. Mixing short and long shots can create a rhythm that keeps the audience engaged. It prevents the film from becoming monotonous and adds layers of complexity to the storytelling. Don't be afraid to experiment. Try cutting on movement. This technique can create a seamless transition that feels natural and fluid. It can also add a sense of continuity and flow to your scenes, making the action feel more cohesive. Use jump cuts for a jarring effect. These abrupt transitions can disorient the audience, creating a sense of unease or surprise. It's a powerful tool for conveying sudden changes or disruptions in the narrative. The key is to match the pacing to the emotional tone of your scene, whether it's a heart-pounding chase or a tender moment of reflection. The pacing should enhance the emotional impact. This alignment ensures that the audience feels exactly what you want them to feel. A romantic scene might call for longer takes and slow dissolves. These techniques can create a dreamy, intimate atmosphere that draws the audience into the character's world. The slower pacing allows for a more profound exploration of their emotions and relationships. An action sequence will likely require rapid cuts and quick zooms. These fast-paced techniques can amplify the intensity and excitement, making the audience feel like they're part of the action. The rapid pacing keeps the energy high and the momentum going, ensuring that the viewers are fully immersed in the experience. The art of the cut transitions. Transitions are the unsung heroes of film editing, often overlooked but crucial in shaping the narrative flow. Transitions are the bridges between your shots. They guide the viewer from one scene to the next, ensuring a smooth and coherent visual journey. They can be as simple as a straight cut or as elaborate as a fade or dissolve. Each type of transition serves a different purpose and can evoke various emotions. Each transition has its own unique feel and purpose. Understanding these nuances can elevate your editing skills and enhance the storytelling experience. The straight cut is the most common transition. It's invisible and direct. This type of cut is often used to maintain the pace and rhythm of the film. Use it for seamless continuity. When you want the audience to stay immersed in the story without noticing the cuts, the straight cut is your go-to tool. Fades and dissolves are more stylized. They can add a layer of sophistication and are often used to signify the passage of time or a shift in the narrative. They often signify a change in time or location. For instance, a fade to black can indicate the end of a chapter, while a dissolve can suggest a dreamlike transition. Wipes and other graphic transitions can add a touch of whimsy or energy. These are less common but can be very effective in the right context. Choose transitions that complement the tone of your film and enhance the storytelling. The right transition can make a scene more impactful and memorable. Avoid using too many different transitions. Consistency is key. Overusing transitions can distract the viewer and disrupt the flow of the film. Instead, select a few that best serve your narrative and stick with them. Look at examples from famous films to see how transitions are used effectively. Notice how they guide the viewer's emotions and keep the story moving forward. As an editor, your job is to make these transitions feel natural and purposeful. Practice and experimentation will help you find the right balance. Modern editing software offers a plethora of transition options. Take the time to explore these tools and understand how each one can be used to enhance your film. Consider taking a workshop or class to deepen your understanding of transitions. Learning from experienced editors can provide valuable insights and techniques. In the end, the goal is to create a seamless viewing experience. When done right, transitions are invisible to the audience, yet they play a vital role in the storytelling process. Remember, the best transitions are the ones that go unnoticed, allowing the story to take center stage. Mastering the art of transitions will make you a more effective and versatile editor. So embrace the art of the cut and let your transitions guide the audience through your cinematic journey. Section 5. Maintaining the illusion visual continuity. Visual continuity is crucial for a seamless viewing experience. It ensures that the elements within a scene match from shot to shot. This includes props, costumes, and the positions of actors. One common continuity error is the jump cut. This occurs when two shots are too similar, causing a jarring jump in the image. To avoid jump cuts, vary your shot composition. Maintain screen direction. If a character exits frame right, they should enter the next shot from the left. This maintains the illusion of continuous space. Section 6. Sound and vision, the power of audio editing. Audio editing is just as important as visual editing. Sound can make or break a scene. Use it to enhance the emotional impact. Dialogue should be clear and balanced. Sound effects can add realism and depth. Music can set the mood and create atmosphere. Pay attention to the rhythm and pacing of your audio. Use sound to create transitions and smooth out cuts. A sound bridge can connect two seemingly disparate shots. Imagine the sound of a phone ringing, carrying over from one scene to the next. Section 7. Common editing pitfalls and how to avoid them. Even experienced editors fall into traps. One common mistake is over-editing. Don't be afraid to let a shot breathe. Sometimes less is more. Another pitfall is neglecting sound editing. Sound can elevate your edit. Poor sound design can ruin a great visual edit. Avoid using overly stylized transitions or effects. Focus on clarity and storytelling. Get feedback from others. Fresh eyes can spot errors you might miss. Section 8. Experimentation and style, finding your voice. While it's important to master the basics, don't be afraid to experiment. Editing is a creative art form. Develop your own style. Play with different techniques. Break the rules intentionally. Study the work of editors you admire. Analyze their techniques. Find your own voice within the language of film editing. Develop a unique approach to pacing, transitions, and visual storytelling. Section 9. The importance of feedback and collaboration. Editing is rarely a solitary endeavor. Collaboration is key. Share your work with others. Get feedback from fellow editors, directors, and viewers. Be open to constructive criticism. It can help you grow as an editor. A fresh perspective can reveal blind spots in your work. Remember, filmmaking is a collaborative art form. Embrace the feedback process. It can elevate your work to new heights. Section 10. Editing, a journey of continuous learning. Mastering film editing is an ongoing process. There's always something new to learn. Embrace the journey. Stay updated on new technologies. Experiment with different software and techniques. Watch films with a critical eye. Never stop learning, experimenting, and refining your craft. The world of film editing is constantly evolving. Embrace the challenge.